Hi there guys, so Eddie Hearn has given an update on Anthony Joshua's situation, where he will fight next and who it will be. Now we have known for a long time that it's likely going to be Kubrat Pulev, that IBF mandatory, and we hoped it was going to be in London, UK. But now Eddie Hearn has given an update on that situation. This is what he had to say to Sky Sports yesterday. We've had offers in the Far East, Middle East, Africa, America and Turkey. He wants to fight in London in June. Spurs is the front runner and that's what he's asked me to do. He's made it very clear to me, I want to come home. I've been to Madison Square Garden, I've been to Saudi Arabia. Bring me home, forget the other offers, bring me home. So that is what Eddie Hearn has had to say about this situation with Anthony Joshua. We haven't really known what is going to happen up until this stage. I mean, it was talked about Alexander Usyk, Kubrat Pulev, maybe Turkey, maybe Africa. All of these different locations were on the table for Anthony Joshua. But all the while, we hoped it was going to be back in London, and it will be. And it looks like Spurs Stadium is the front runner. Obviously, Spurs Stadium is a new stadium, new football ground, new memories, and there is history to be made there. So it looks like Anthony Joshua is going to be taking on Kubrat Pulev in June at Tottenham's new stadium. That seems to be the general consensus. Obviously, there were other stadiums in the running. You have Emirates Stadium as well, which is home to Arsenal Football Club. You have the Olympic Stadium, which is currently home to West Ham Football Club, and Twickenham was also in the running. Wembley was always off the table, and so was the Principality Stadium. It was always going to be in London. But it seems like the Spurs Stadium is the one that's going to get the go-ahead, and Anthony Joshua will be back in the UK to defend his unified heavyweight world titles. Now, Eddie Hearn also explained that Anthony Joshua's WBO mandatory Alexander Usyk will likely be fighting Derek Chisora. It won't be March 28th, it will be pushed back a few weeks, but that fight looks like it's going to be going ahead, and that is Anthony Joshua's WBO mandatory. So I don't know what will happen with the WBO belt, because if that title becomes vacant, Alexander Usyk cannot fight for it because he's in a fight with Derek Chisora. And also, the person who is next in line as well, Joseph Parker, who would fight Alexander Usyk for the vacant title, is now fighting Sean Del Winters on the Mikey Garcia and Jesse Vargas card. So it is a bit up in the air whether that WBO belt will remain in the possession of Anthony Joshua or whether it will become vacant. And if it does become vacant, obviously, it will be contested between Alexander Usyk and Joseph Parker. And both of those fighters have fights coming up. Alexander Usyk is taking the bigger test in Derek Chisora. That is a very tough opposition for him. And he doesn't have to do something like that considering he is in position to fight for that WBO world title. Joseph Parker is going for a little bit more of a soft touch, Sean Del Winters, but still he is in a great position because he will be able to challenge for that WBO vacant title if it does become vacant. I don't know whether Eddie Hearn, Anthony Joshua and Alexander Usyk and his team manage to come to some resolution where they keep the WBO title, he fights Derek Chisora, and then he gets his shot at Anthony Joshua. We don't know. Time will tell on that one. But anyway, guys, what are your thoughts on this? The update from Eddie Hearn that Anthony Joshua is coming home to defend his world titles in London at possibly Tottenham's stadium. That is the front runner at this point, and it will be Kubrat Pulev in June. Guys, drop your thoughts in the comments below, click the thumbs up and subscribe if you are new. Thanks, guys.